Hello. How's everybody
So,
doing?
Uh,
Oh,
Doing good.
yeah, good. Excited.
Yeah.
Season 2,
Yeah, bad,
baby!
bad internet, but fine otherwise.
Yeah,
Season 2.
the Globe gave me an update saying they will have some trouble with the signal.
Oh, that explains a lot. Yeah, I'm Globe, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm good
I'm
too.
Globe
So
too, but seems fine for now. Hopefully, it doesn't kink out. But anyways, it's the beginning of the new arc, and welcome back everybody after 2 week break, or was it 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
Mhm.
Two.
3 weeks, wasn't it?
Felt
Almost
like
3, yeah.
It
three.
feels like 3.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it was two.
time is weird.
felt like 10 years. Anyways, hope everybody's doing fine. Glad you guys could make it today. We're all early, but I'm starting it a little late. But anyways, as per usual, who wants to do the recap? Nil? No
I
one?
don't know.
I can do the recap.
Sure, go ahead.
When we last left our heroes, uh, er- Eric Knight had some sort of nightmare dream vision.
And
He
Gritella just
had,
left him there.
yeah, Grintano just left him there. Like, Grintano's like, nah, he's good, and then left.
Yep.
In the meantime, we all had a lovely breakfast, and Tarian's dad showed up. He he said he had some rude comments on about Levi's mom's in, which Levi would have not
Ooh, oh,
appreciated had he had heard it.
oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, the prospect of foster father.
No!
Oh no.
Oh, oh
You called this
no!
place a hovel, dude.
Now I remember.
In none of our group has daddy issues. You don't need to add Levi to that.
Man, daddy
And
issues.
so Levi went to wake up Eric from his nightmare dream vision, while the others are going to meet downstairs in the basement because Fenric has something to tell us, and so does Olivia.
That's it?
That's all I can remember.
All right.
Like, wait, Gruntella and Sergio went to
Oh,
the docks.
oh yeah, they got their side quest. I
They
almost
got a
forgot.
job, yeah. They got a side hustle. Or no, do you remember that?
Yes. We encountered a guy, a gentleman, that invited us to go to their show, and we agreed.
Weren't you also looking for old people to mug?
No,
Oh yeah. Oh my
For
god,
a
you guys were doing
specific old
that.
person to mug.
Jesus,
accidentally
dude.
go to the place where lots of old guys. So we're a bit uncomfortable. Those guys who with just a blow of the wind will be dead on the floor.
Yeah, you were saying something like, Sergio, which one of these guys look like they're ready to die or something
Yes,
like
yes,
God,
yes.
bruh.
I wasn't here for that.
Well, they're old. They're all of them have to be ready to die.
Jesus, dude.
They're
That's a
just my friend. So
bit rough.
What the fuck?
Jeez, you guys are brutal.
They are,
Not
Jesus
us, just
Christ.
them.
this area will not kill anyone. We'll just go there and then one old guy just have a heart attack. So it's a free dead soul for Sergio.
Wait, what?
we need to s- We need to stop
Three
Sergio and
new things?
Gruncella from going on dates. Whenever they go out together, someone dies.
Hey, nobody died here
They're
for
so
the
bad
record.
for each other.
This is a
Remember,
codependency no one wants.
remember when we thought that they were really cute at the beginning, and then it turned into murder real quick?
How do we go from follow the sausage to this?
Exactly.
Oh dear God. Oh Jesus.
This is all
When
on
you
Erno.
follow the sausage, when you follow the sausage too hard.
It's a
Usual
fault.
D&D progression, I guess.
Yeah, it's a fault of the development of a new power. So it affected the mind and the spirit.
This is why Tarian called wild magic heretical. You're just fucking murdering people now.
Influence of
Wow.
Sirius. Hmm.
One more sec. I'm just uploading a few scenes. And we should be good. Alrighty. Anyways, to add on that, previous arc, all of you from different backgrounds, different stories, different situations in life have found yourselves gathered at the city of Riverrun. Through what may have been to some fate, destiny, or just happenstance, all of your paths intertwined, and at one moment in your lives found yourselves embroiled in a conspiracy of heresy, of confusion, and ultimately death. And from being labeled as heretics, you guys are now, at least in some circles, hailed as heroes. Exonerated of your previous accusations, you find yourselves sort of back to square one on what to do, where to go next, or how to proceed with your own lives. Whatever choices you guys do next is totally up to you. As the recent events concerning the Obsidian Helm, with all the people involved, from your local friends, family, and some unscrupulous figures, some mysterious, some deadly, some friend, some trusted, previous foes, or at least it seems so. We find ourselves, or you guys find yourselves, what I would say is a crossroad between choosing which way to go. We come back to our story. One second. Where did I put it? Here we go. We go back a few years to different days, different times. It's been a nice day. Your back kind of hurts a little bit. You've been doing this for a while now. You grew up here. Your parents, whether or not it's acceptable to different parts of this world, but, well, it's your family. And whether child labor could be labeled as such, you grew up so used to the farm life. You kind of look up see the leaves, the autumn leaves start to fall from the trees. Some still fresh from summer, or at least beginning to wilt, at least. And off in the distance, you can see down the rolling hills towards the city. You can see the familiar, usual hangout place by like the old tree. As far as you know, that tree's been there since all your life. You see a happy sight. Your friends kind of running around the tree, and the hung up wheel, or like at least kind of like or what would constitute as a tire, quote unquote, for this world, as a makeshift seesaw, or I don't know what it's called.
Swing.
Swing. There you go.
Swing.
Thank you. You see, at least in distance, what you can tell. You can see Sulky and Toof. You see Polly there. At some point, you hear a shout coming from like the opposite direction behind you, and you can hear the familiar voice of Rolly. Along with him, Stout, and this unfamiliar face. Well, at least you can see at least half of this person's face, hooded. There's seems to be female, has a mask on. Kind of Rolly calls you over. Hey, bro, you done? Where's your dad? Alnell?
Hello. Okay, hello.
Yeah, we can hear it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought my thing cut out. Wait, what did you say in the last part there? I didn't hear that.
He asked you
Sorry.
if where your dad is, and as far as you can remember, your dad kind of went in earlier because he wanted to get the dinner at least ready.
Oh yeah.
It's been a few months since your mom kind of went to the forever sleep.
Oh oof. How far back is this?
This would probably be at least maybe 10 or so years. How old is Talnell now?
Tiles like wait a minute, let me
So
me
maybe
open
even
it.
more. Yeah. This
Me
is
open
when you were like in your teens. So way back.
Oh, in that case you might want to go back to like
Yeah. My bad, not 10 years.
a,
10 times.
a lot far.
Yeah.
He's like 40 now. I don't think
Yeah,
10
so like
years
30 years, like 50, like 20 years or so.
Oh, so yeah.
25 years. There you go. 25 years.
Oh yeah. All right. So I'm gonna. This is like a flashback, right?
Mhm.
Or is this like a dream? Is this a flashback or a
Yeah,
dream?
flashback.
Oh, it's a flashback. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna be like, he's off making dinner. Yeah. I think I might have to go in soon, but I got time.
Hey,
Yeah.
come on, man. Like he can wait. Let's go over there. Look at what they're doing.
Yeah. I know. I got time. Let's go. Hell yeah. Let's check it out.
And they kind of run ahead of you, and Stout kind of like turns back and like kind of stops in her tracks, and then she waits for this like shy female individual. She's like pushes her towards you, and like you've only known Stout for a few years, Rolly and Polly maybe even longer. While they're your friends, they always kind of just usually drag you along. But Stout's been kind of like hanging out at your house from time to time. Like she just busts in the door, and it kind of gives your dad like a laugh here and there. So it's nice. Ever since your mom passed, Stout's been kind of making it a point to show up and be loud. At least as far as you know, she's probably trying to take off a little bit of the thoughts from your father of grief. He's like, hey, this is our new friend. So you don't have a choice. She's already your friend. Her name's Fink.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Once.
that's not my name. Yeah, that's your name now. That's what I said. You told me, right? And Fink's like, Fink, Nice to meet you.
Oh, all right. When Stout does that, I'm gonna laugh a bit and be like, well, hello, hello, Fink. Welcome to Crestbook, I guess. Yes, and then I hold out my hand to like shake hers or something. Yeah.
And she kind of like looks at Stout for a bit, and Stout kind of nudges her with her elbow. She like holds out her hand, and you see this like very fair skinned, like very nice complexion. Looks like she hasn't worked a day in her life with her hands.
Oof. Oh
And
well.
as you shake hands, yeah, like compared to yours, which gruff and all like calloused, hers is like kind of reminds you a little bit of your mom. Um, as much as possible, your dad kind of made sure that she, if she would help with the farm, it would be not like lugging around or like using the scythe or anything like that, but more of the smaller stuff. It's like,
All right. While we're shaking hands, I'm gonna look at Stout and say, did you introduce her to the others already?
what does it look like, dude? We were like coming over here together. At least that guy, the other three, not yet.
Oh, all right. In that case, I look back to think. You should go and say hi to the others. Come on with
You
us.
guys go on ahead. I'll see what your dad's cooking. Smells good.
Oh, come on! You're always the first. Why are you always the first to the dinner table? Goodness.
Well, I mean, I'm the cutest. She just walks away
Yeah.
as soon as she says that.
Yeah. Okay, not even gonna give me a chance to respond. Okay, sure.
uh,
I'm just gonna sigh and like motion for Fink to come on with the rest of us to wherever the hell Rolly was it? Yeah, Rolly was going.
You follow up the hill with Fink, and she kind of just trails behind you for a bit, and she kind of looks around. You see her. You kind of like notice she stops for a bit. And she kind of like removes her mask, and like you see this like really cute girl kind of just breathing in the nature, the air, the not polluted yet by industry.
Oh boy, yet.
And she catches you kind of looking at her, and she immediately puts back her mask, and she just nods and follows you. As soon as you guys get to the tree, the loud boisterous noise of the twins are already kind of like noise polluting the area. You see Sulky and Tooth kind of argue about something like it's usually mundane. It's like they're arguing probably about who did this and who did that. It's the usual afternoon just before the sun sets. You kind of spend time there for a bit, and at some point you do notice Fink's kind of like out of place. She's just like leaning with her back against the tree, and she's just kind of like kicking the grass or like the leaves, just looking
Well,
around.
Wait. I didn't introduce her to the others yet.
Yeah, because Stout's not here, so
Yeah. God. Okay, never mind. My fault. That was my fault. Okay, I should. So yeah. While that's going on, I guess if I find the moment where everyone's not obnoxiously talking with one another, I'm gonna introduce her to the rest of the group. I guess. Yeah.
how do you go about it?
So, I guess, like if there's like a moment of silence, I'm gonna be like, hey guys. So Stout made another friend today, and of course she's not giving us a choice, and here she is. Her name's Fink, and Fink. These are Roly, Poly, Tooth, and Sulky. Yeah. So we're gonna be friends, and she's the new one in the group. yeah, and we have no choice in this. It's a stout, yeah.
And Fink kind of like nods. Rolly kind of says, "A 10 hut!" And immediately Polly, Sulky, and Tooth kind of line up and they all like salute Fink.
Oh, I'll
Then
face palm. Is
they all like announce their names, Rolly and Polly, and like simultaneously with as loud as they can. Sulky's like, I'm Sulky, and Tooth's like, Tooth, Tooth. And you can see like he's called Tooth because his fangs are starting to grow, and you can tell like he's having a hard time trying to kind of like talk with like it not hitting his lips and making all sorts of minor injuries, like small gashes in there.
oh yeah, Jesus, that's gonna suck.
Yeah, he's half orc, but a little bit more of the orc because his fangs are growing a little bit more than the others that you've noticed so far. At some point, you guys kind of just hang out. Sulky and Tooth kind of talk to Fink for a bit, and it's a fun afternoon. And as the sun sets, you all kind of sit and look at like this. There's the vista, the view is very like you guys have like this spot on like the tree you all climb, and Fink doesn't have kind of like she's still at the bottom and she kind of waits for someone to help her up.
I guess if nobody is helping her up, I'll help her up. Yeah.
As soon as you help her up, you hear like whispers, like you can roll a perception if you want.
All right.
Oh wow, a dirty 20. Yeah, you can hear them
Oh,
talk
wow.
about Fink, and there's like, she's so pretty. You think I can marry her someday? Like, stuff like that. Like, no man, I mean, come on. Like
The usual stuff.
Yeah, and then you hear your name here and there, and they're kind of like talking about you and her. As you-
Yeah. He's gonna roll
as
my
you-
eyes.
As you
Like
pull her up,
classic.
she kind of like thanks you, and you guys look at the sun start to set, and Sulky kind of with the moment of like the serenity of your youth and of the scene here, the view that you guys have. Sulky kind of chimes out. I think I wanna be a tailor when I grow up. And there's this moment of
Like-
silence, and then you just hear Rolly and Polly start to like try not to laugh, like,
I mean,
and they start laughing out loud.
Oh boy. Yeah, I'm gonna be to like to make sure he doesn't get depressed after this.
Yeah, he kind of looks
I'm-
down, and Tooth just kind of pats him in the back.
Oh boy.
Tooth says, "Yeah, go ahead, go ahead."
I'm gonna be like, well, don't do it. Don't mind them. Why a tailor though? Why a tailor though? Yeah. What's his family again? What's his family's job mostly?
He doesn't live in Crestbrook, but he lives more in Old Town. His dad's a tailor, so
Oh, okay.
like his dad's
Yeah.
like really good, like, but it's like getting old. Like as much as Sulky is the only child, like he's like they probably had him at a very late age already.
Yeah. I'm gonna say like following after your dad or something.
Yeah, but I'm also like I like looking at people's like clothes, like what they wear. So seems like, I mean, I already have the shop whenever I get it, you know. So why look for something else?
Oh wait, are the two still laughing?
They kind of like stopped and listened, and they're like whispering to each other. And
Oh,
Tooth
okay,
kind
because
of yeah.
If not, I was gonna stare at them. Never mind the acting.
Tooth kind of chimes up. If he wants to be a tailor, then I want to work for Babbage. You know, the magician guy that sells like a bunch of stuff. I like hanging out at this place. It's like a bunch of cool stuff.
Oh yeah, you're lucky. You could you could easily you've got time to go to his place. It's pretty cool from what I hear from the others. Shame I'm always so busy with work and stuff.
It's all right, man. And they kind of all look at each other and they say at the same time, "That's all right, man." They're probably because they know what happened. So
Yeah, they'll just give them that like knowing nod and make and yeah.
then Rolly, Polly wants to chime in, but like Rolly kind of stops him before, like cuts him off and like Rolly and Polly, me and him are gonna we're gonna be soldiers one day. We're gonna protect all of you. Like this farm's not gonna have any of the beasts come in here. When we get older, we're gonna make sure everybody's safe in this town. Okay?
Oh hey, in that case, if y'all happen to pass by, I'll be sure to salute you or something then.
Why you're not gonna join us? What do you want to be when you grow up?
Uh, well, that's pretty simple. I'm I'm quite fine with what I've got now. Good view, good field, good food. It's pretty fine. It's pretty fine living.
Come on, man. I mean, well, yeah, at least you have the farm already, but like he's gonna be a tailor. He's gonna work at the general goods store. I mean, we've always wanted to be a soldier, so I know what Stout's gonna be. But then, as before he makes another sentence, Fink kind of chimes out. You know what'd be really be cool? I used to have an uncle who was an adventurer.
Wait, have I heard of adventures before? Yeah.
Yeah, you see them from time to time, like
Oh,
passing by. Like
all
like
right.
your mom actually got help from some of them because like some of your farm animals got attacked by like a beast and they took care of it
So she was
when
a
you were
quest
younger.
giver.
Yeah.
She was a quest giver. Damn. Well, in anyways, I mean, I'll go like, ooh, did he have like any interesting story? Did he have like any interesting stories to tell you or something? I hear
um
they do a lot of pretty cool stuff too. Yeah.
well I mostly heard from, well, he wasn't really my uncle like I've been with different families and I'm here because of my newest family. um I they like he was technically my dad sorta, and he wasn't mostly there. And when he would be home, he'd be like super tired and like, but he had all these scars and stuff. And like I just thought like, wow, he probably survived something really badass. And I don't know, it's just kind of cool. Maybe someday I could be, and then one day he just didn't come home.
Huh.
Then I
That's
got
not,
passed on to a different foster family, and now I'm here.
hmm. It sounds like he had a pretty dangerous occupation. Then sounds like it.
You would say so, but at the same time, I could see in his eyes he was having fun. I guess like saving people and like making a name for yourself is pretty cool. And then Tooth kind of sulky kind of pops up. Why don't you be an adventurer, Talonel? I mean, you're pretty strong.
I don't know. I don't. I'd rather not. Die. That's that's fine.
Well, you're not
Like
gonna die because we're gonna make sure you're all set before you go on your adventure someday.
who's talking? Is it Roland?
Broly, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be like. I mean, with you two as soldiers around, you'll probably deal with all the dangers already. So might not even need me.
They look at each other like like a big smile, and they're like, "Yeah, yeah, roly poly soldiers. If you're a tailor, you can make his clothes, and then we'll help train you, and then you can buy all your adventuring stuff from Toof, and then how about you, Fink? You want to be an adventurer too? You're the one who gave the story." Fink's like, I mean, yeah, that sounds cool. I mean, I don't know how long I'll be here, because I'm not sure about this new family I'm with. They're nice, but I've been passed around a lot, so like as much as you guys want to be friends, and maybe I won't be here for too long, so might as well not get too attached.
I guess so. That's how things go around here sometimes, I guess.
And at some point, you guys hear the sound of your dad's voice. All right, dinner's up, supper's here. And then he kind of like, you see him like with his hands on his waist, and you just know like he's already decided. He's calling for everyone to just like he's waving his hand like it's usually a sign to just have everybody have dinner there.
All right. Yeah, I'll tell everyone. All right. Everyone, that's the cue. Let's head over. It's time for us to have dinner, and then I'll point at Fink, and yeah, that includes you. Yeah, since you're one of us now. Yeah.
Really?
I mean, yeah, you're one of our friends now, right? Staff's not gonna let us reconsider that, so.
Get your asses over here! And you just hear Stout shouting. Okay. And one by one, you all kind of like climb down or drop down from the tree, and Fink kind of just like shyly goes down, like she's like at like this branch, and she's having a hard time where to perch her feet to go down. It's like and she slips.
Oof. Is there like a? Is it can we like do a save or something?
Yeah, roll the athletics check to see if you can get there in time.
All right. A moment.
Athletics or acrobatics, up to you.
Oh, all right. Thank you for that.
Wow, dirty
Jesus
20s.
Christ.
Nice.
I
Yeah,
wasted
you-
all my good rolls for tonight. Oh no.
You catch her like the usual, one hand behind her knees and then one by her shoulders, like a fireman's. Like,
God
not
damn it!
fireman,
Yeah,
but like the,
it's
what's
a
that
bridal carry.
Yeah, the bridal carry.
A bridal carry. The fireman's is like over
Yeah,
your
over
shoulder.
her shoulder. And she like kind of looks at you for a bit, and then she blushes. Roll a
Oh, for God's sake. Okay, yeah.
charisma save.
Huh? Charisma save.
Yeah, because you're a teen, and
Am I?
Roll to fall in love!
God damn it. Am I like?
you're in
Yeah?
like you're in the hormones phase.
God damn it! Am I gonna be charmed? God.
No, it's more so like how you'll react to this. Oh, 17. Yeah,
17.
you if you failed, you would have like kind of like dropped her because you would be
Oh,
like
God.
super shy. But yeah, you're good. You needed to make a 15 on that too.
Jesus Christ. Okay, I'll put her down normally, like a normal person who isn't gonna just randomly drop her gun.
Yeah, and she like nods and does like a really squeaky thank you, and just runs to follow the rest.
Yeah. I'll go along then. It's dinner after all. Hell yeah.
Alrighty. And as the sun sets and the day starts to get darker and darker, you have one of the more memorable like feasts you've had. Like it's always a feast. Your dad like since you guys have your own crops and stuff, you never get hungry. And there's never been like a drought or anything in this part of of the known territories, so like your crops are always good. Like you can sell
No
them.
famine?
No,
Damn.
there's no instance of famine,
Damn.
and yeah, at some point we'll switch over.
Switch over to what?
A different scene now.
Oh, never mind though.
Yeah, that was your flashback.
Hell yeah.
Gruntella, I'd like you to roll a survival check, please, for me.
Okay, okay, wait. Wait, it's logging. Wait.
No worries. If it's easier, you can just roll on Discord too, if you want.
Okay, rolling.
4.
Yep.
You have absolutely no idea where you are. All you know is that you ran here, and you lost the trail. The soldiers aren't chasing after you anymore. You don't hear footfalls or running or shouting anymore. You're slightly injured. You've tumbled, fell. You swam across a raging river. Till you can get to this there's this clearing, and it kind of like gives you a sense of like a little bit of safety. You can still hear um some creatures walking here and there, but from earlier, um, where you could sense that there's, aside from the soldiers, there was something else after you. It's relatively safer here. You're
Oh,
super tired, and you haven't had anything to eat for the past day. They've been chasing you for at least 2 days now. What do you do?
Grantel will check the environment and look for the safest tree. Maybe some tree that with a hollow trunk, big enough to fit Grantella in.
Yeah,
And
or
also, while looking for that, Grantella will also check the tree barks, try to get some maggots to eat
yeah,
for protein.
roll a survival check again. Oh, lower. While you do find what looks to be like it could be like someplace to rest, it's like a old hollowed out tree with like the you can tell like the s- the ground eroded, so the roots are halfway exposed, and then there you have like a little cave there, like a small shelter. You find like try to like peel off some old tree barks, and you only find like a few like worms here and there, just enough to give you a little bit of energy.
Grunty will sigh loudly and says, "Oh, my luck, my damn luck. When will I be lucky enough to get some decent food here?" And then she will get those worms and eat it and try to rest her body.
As you munch through, doesn't taste too bad. Tastes more like the ground, like soil they're eating, with a little bit of like goo. But
Mhm.
you're tough enough to not taste it. You kind of remember the last few days, and like you doubt yourself a little bit, but also the freedom that you're experiencing right now is much better. But you get the sense of like you're missing a few people in your life now,
Mhm.
particularly um, your best friend,
Mhm.
and what would constitute to, at least for you, the love of your life. Uh,
Ah,
and
that.
you see their faces flash over, and then you just also see the faces of your fellow classmates. Like some of them like gave you a tough time because of your heritage, and you just didn't really like it, except for those two people that were with you there.
Yeah,
But
Grantel
mhm.
will, will try to remember their faces. the face of her friend, the one who is loyal, and a stick in the mud. And while the other, his sister, the one who is beauty among beauties.
Mhm. And as you kind of like after you kind of rest for a bit, you look forward and you see like two pair of eyes staring back at you, and this like bunny just kind of like
Mhm.
frozen, looking at you, and you both kind of look at each other, and your stomach kind of growls. What do you do?
Grantel will immediately go after that bunny and try to catch it.
All right, roll an athletics
Ooh.
check, please. And you hear the pitter patters that you chase after it.
Grantel will say, "Food."
As soon as you jump out to catch it, um, you get it in your hands, and it kind of like struggles. What do you do?
Grantel will look at it in the eye and says, look at the heaven and says, whoever watching me right now or whoever the god is, I thank you for this food. And Grantel will look at the rabbit and salivate and says, you look yummy.
Roll another athletics check, please. It slips out of your hand. I rolled an 18.
No!
As you chase after it again, you kind of stumble for a bit, and you try to get your bearings back, and you just hear it pitter patter away into the distance, scurrying away. But you do notice something. Seems to be what looks like ruins.
Oh, no matter what, the place is kind of a ruin, but maybe there's food in there. The food is the priority for Brentel's mind right now, and she will go to the ruins.
Mhm. As you approach, you get to another clearing where you see like this old, dilapidated, like stone structure. Right in the middle, you see this um, like a set of trees that have overgrown it. There's a little pond of looks to be like clear water, and right next to it there's this what looks like a serpent or kind of like beast statue, just as you see in the screen. And right below it is what looks to be like a shrub of berries or so.
Grantella will go to the berries first and eat it as much as she can. After eating, Grantella will take off her clothes, then try to take a bath on the pool of water.
Roll me a Constitution save, please. Takes a while, but as you're kind of swimming around this like pool of water, it's not too deep. It's shallow enough, probably waist high at the middle part. It's clear enough. Your stomach kind of growls again, and there's this like searing, like not too painful, but like you immediately probably you would know that yeah, you haven't eaten in a while and you ate something acidic. And it's
Uh,
yeah, it's giving you like your stomach's reacting, but at least you've had food. You hear something.
mhm.
Roll a perception check.
Eight.
You don't know where it comes from. It kind of echoes here and there. And then
Grantel will
mhm.
go to her weapon if she have weapons.
No.
Ah, okay, Grantel will try to find some sticks and stones and try to be ready for anything. And she will say, "Who goes there? Show yourself."
As you yell it out loud, there's an eerie silence right after you shout. You hear it again, this time a lot clearer. Seems like it's coming from the statue.
Gwentella will face the statue and then move closer, try to examine it, and
Roll a. Mhm.
try to examine it and try to check if it's really a statue or not.
Roll an investigation check. 10. Just what you needed. It is a statue. As soon as you touch it, you feel this kind of tingling sensation in your hand. And as you kind of like instinctively remove your hand, there's an arc of looks to be kind of like static for a split second. What do you do?
Gwentella will, yeah, well, Gwentella will just uh, step backward and be wary of the statue. Then she will try to go to the back of the statue and check if there are some sort of power source.
Mhm. As you're trying to figure out the statue, you hear this voice say, I might want to be careful with that, young one.
Who's talking? Where are you? Show yourself.
I'm right here. And you turn to
Where?
where you hear the voice, and just by the clearing, you see this old man kind of has a back, kind of like like if in our world it's like a ing,
Mhm.
and you see like a bunch of like fruits, vegetables, um, you see a freshly hunted rabbit kind of like dangling off of the side of his belt. He's probably about 70 years old ish. Um, older voice, gray hair, but still looks like he's energetic enough to go out foraging. And he kind of lays down his basket, backpack kind of thing, and you look like you're having a hard time there. You hungry?
Yes, yes, please, please.
Well,
Food, food.
uh, better get yourself dressed. I may be old, but I'm still, you know, so I
Oh,
don't
yeah,
want to
yeah, I
feel
forgot.
uncomfortable.
Yeah, I forgot. Gonzalo will go back to get dressed and then go as fast as she can to the old man and sit down and put her hand up like asking for alms.
All right. You don't need to beg. Here. You probably haven't eaten, so you can have some of this first. And he kind of like tosses you what looks to be like stale bread that he has, just to get your stomach all bounced up. I just got here. This bunny just came right along to my where I was walking through, and I'm kind of hungry too. So if you mind waiting, I'll cook up a nice stew for you.
Yes, thank you, thank you. You're a lifesaver. You have no idea what I gone through.
No worries. I always run into a few whippersnappers here and there trying to make their way through life. I don't live too far, so once I have dinner, I
Yes,
don't
yes,
know if
thank
you
you.
wanna, if you need shelter, if you're looking to go somewhere else, but you can feel free to stay at my hut.
I'm kind of have no home right now. I'm trying to evade some fanatics, shall we say. I will take you. I will accept that offer you give me. I really need a place to stay right now.
All right, you don't have anyone chasing after you, right?
I think I lost them.
Well, I mean, they won't bother an old man trying to live his life alone here in
Oh
the
no,
woods.
no, don't worry. I'm going to protect you. Promise.
That's very nice to hear then. Well,
Mhm.
just get yourself comfortable, and I'll cook this up for you. Mm. At some point, you guys, he kind of sets up like a, like a fire. He has like this like caldero that he uses to cook the stew. You have a conversation here and there about just passing things, and he tells you like his life story and all that stuff. Tells you when he was younger, he kind of just wanted to go away from everything. He used to live in the big city, he says, and but everything was just too much for him, like the noise, um, and then just wasn't for him.
Yeah, yeah. Grantella will agree. Grantella is not comfortable with the city life, and also that's one of the reason why Grantella will say to the old man. That's also the reason why I moved out of the city. Though I lost some friends and I miss them, I I feel that nature is calling to me.
Well, at some point we always get our calling. It's gonna get dark soon, so let me clean up and we'll head to the hut. All right, and I got an extra bed there that you can take. So, my wife passed, so I mean you can sleep there till you're ready to set foot.
Yes, thank you. By the way, do you know something about that weird statue up there?
I mean it's been there. I don't know how long. I sometimes I just kind of go there and offer a few things. I don't know what it's about, but I mean I'm superstitious to a certain point, so here and there I just offer whatever. If it's a god, then I just offer something to it, or I don't know. So,
Okay.
but
I'm just curious about it. It kind of struck me.
yeah. Well, we can talk more about it at home. Uh, just follow me.
Okay, either way.
Mhm. At some point, you guys reach this. It's not necessarily a hut, but it's more built into like the side of this like really large tree, and he kind of like built off of like the side of it, like a hut, tree hut, like something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's rickety rackety. You can tell like he's just there to stay and live, and like his whole entire house is a forest probably. So he just goes there to sleep, and uh no form of energy or electricity here. Um, by the way, there is electricity in this world. um, and you just kind of the silence and the peace is nice. And roll me a Constitution check, please.
Okay, rolling.
17. You feel good, like you feel rested enough, and at some point he kind of offers you kind of like calls you over to like a side room and kind of points at. I made the bed as comfortable as I can. I usually just sleep in my rocking chair over there because my back kind of hurts when I lay flat. So um, if you're tired, you can rest now. I'll keep the fire up if you're cold too. At least the whole hut's warm.
Yes, thank you.
Um,
By the way, how long do you live here?
I mean, give or take 50 years or so.
Oh, that's long. You're alone.
Well, I've been alone for about 20 of them. So I used to have my wife here. She goes here back and forth to the closest town. get some supplies here and there. But one day she just didn't come back. So maybe she's up to something else now. I don't know.
Oh,
We weren't
I'm
really
sorry.
married, but it was just more so. I called her wife. She called me husband, but we weren't really in the matrimony business. So yeah, probably she just kind of liked staying here for a bit, and at some point decided not to stay anymore. And
Ah,
I like to give
yes.
everybody their own space and try to make them decide what to do. So I just didn't really look for her after that.
I'm sorry to hear that. But so what do you do here for entertainment? I mean, do you practice martial arts, sword fighting?
Nah, no, none of that. I tend to be. I'm friends with everything. That includes critters. That includes ugly people I don't find attractive. They're still my friends.
Good thing I'm good looking.
And he just kind of laughed. Oh, you? If I was a little younger, maybe. Never mind. So, um, we didn't really introduce each other. What's your name, youngin?
Oh, I'm Grantella. I came here to find myself.
Uh, what do you mean find myself? Like,
Yeah, I kind of in a cage in the city. I mean, it's so boring there. Follow these rules here, commandments there, prayer here. I like to do things my way.
um, well, don't have much to. I mean, let's get down to business. I'm old, so maybe if you're trying to ask me for advice, I won't be able to give much. But don't you have any family or people that are looking for you?
I do, but they're all the same. They all like those church people. They worship one God, but I have a feeling that there's something more out there.
Hmm. Something more. Well, I mean, I'm confined in this space. I mean, the whole forest is big, but like, what you mean about something like what? Like something for you to do that's not the normal? I
No,
mean,
something like the church is not telling us everything. They hiding something. That's what I'm feeling. That's why I'm out here. I want to do it my way. Like that statue there. It seems so old. It seems that it's older than the church doctrine.
uh, pardon me, but you don't like the church that much?
No, no, I don't have a problem with them, but I like to discover, to prove what I'm feeling that there's something out there. The church is good, but I want to know the truth.
Hmm. Well, usually the truth comes to us whenever we're not looking for it. Um, at least my truth. If I look for her, then maybe I wouldn't find anything. But at least I kind of knew the truth now that she didn't come back. So at least that's from my point of view. So sometimes the truth finds you.
Hmm, that's a wise advice. We'll
I'm
think
just
about.
rambling, probably. There's a bunch of people out there spending their whole lives trying to find this truth. But sadly, they either just don't find it, or they think they found it, just start making sense of something that they think is the truth. And they tell all the people that that's the truth. And they should believe that that's the truth. So,
Hmm.
it's probably why the church exists in the first place.
Hmm. Yeah, you're probably right. But I will find it someday. I will not force uh, myself to look for it, but I will continue this travel and to find it wherever I go. If I will find it, I will find it. I will not force it to reveal itself.
Well, I'm. That was a nice talk. Um, sorry, I forgot to tell you my name. Uh,
Yeah. Mhm.
just call me Rudy.
Oh, Rudy. I will not forget your name.
What's yours again?
It's Guantella.
All right. Uh, I'll try to remember it. She's I'm starting to forget a lot of things. So, well, I'll leave you to it. Take a rest and just let me know whenever you're ready to set out.
Yes, yes. Thank you.
If you wake up and I'm not here and you want to leave, and I come back and you're not here anymore, then I understand you wanted to do something already. So, no harm, no foul.
Yes, yes. Don't
Yeah.
worry. I will say my goodbye if I ever leave.
If you're feel free to take some of the fruits, some food with you, just not all of it, because you probably won't be able to carry it, and I won't have anything to feed myself with. But take some on your journey. And, good night. He starts to.
Nice to Rudy.
Mhm. He walks out and kind of like shuts the like what serves as a door for this hut. And at some point you're tired. You don't know when you went to slumber. You just kind of hit the sack, and at some point you feel sunlight on your face.
Mhm.
You slowly wake up. The soft bed, kind of weird, feels like stone.
What?
Mm, As you look around, you're in the ruins.
Oh, damn it. What happened? I will look for Rudy. Hey, Rudy, are you here? What happened?
And you kind of check around the area, and you remember too. Going to the hut, you saw this like old, like large but still healthy tree, and now you see it. It's old and like no more leaves. It's an ancient like just husk of it where the hut used to be, and around it seems like ruins. And just by the foot of it, you see looks to be like two skeletons just next to each other, holding hands. You see the familiar old um the kaing, like the basket, like to the side, and it's already like deteriorated from however long it's been there. But you do see a few fruits and a few fresh it looks to be like placed right next to them like food. And you recognize the clothing of these skeletons, and they look to be, one of them at least looks like the same clothes that Rudy had on them.
Grantella will kneel and look at the skeleton. Then Grantella will offer a prayer of respect and thanks to the spirit of the skeleton.
As you do, you see to the side like a glinting, like a something shining. You see wedged to one of the rocks here, an axe, which is the one you're carrying,
Mm-hmm.
or on you
I will
uh,
take.
in modern
I will take
times.
that axe. Yeah, I will take that
Um,
axe.
mhm. What do you do?
I'll take the axe and try to remove it from where it was stuck. And also, I will get some edible fruits that I can recover and go back to the statue of the snake
Mhm.
and put some food in below it and offer a prayer. And
Mhm.
then I will continue my way to the forest.
As you leave, you kind of just instinctively look back and you see like a translucent Rudy right next to him. Looks like an older female, and they just kind of give you a smile and they both wave back at you.
Quantella will wave back too.
They
Then
Mhm.
move and then run fast away.
And as you look back, um, before you look back, you start seeing them fade and kind of like blend in with the mist, and you're off on your way to wherever you wanted to go.
Away from the church.
Mhm. Sergio, you there?
Yeah, yeah. Are, are.
It's been a fun night. It's probably around close to 1 a.m. now. And, you just had this amazing gig down at the Broad and Brew, and you're walking back towards the inner part of the city. And at this point, you just kind of look back too, and you see some of your bandmates kind of go their separate ways. Uh, some of them give you like a tip of the hat to as a good night gesture. Um, One of them comes like running over to you real quick and hey Sergio, here's your share of tonight. We got extra tips, so at least that was fun. And you would know this guy to be Vladimir.
Okay.
And he kind of well, I guess this is our last night working together. I'll be assigned off to Malazmir. Not too far, but maybe if you visit at some point, I'll see you there.
It's been a pleasure working playing with you as well, Vladimir. You know that music is what brings us closer. But since it is hard for me to say goodbye to one of the best musicians there is. And how long will you be there, my friend?
Uh, wherever the wind of the music takes me. Um,
Ha, of course, of course.
where are you
So
off
who
to?
will be? Well, as I uh, as I remember, my mission in life is to make the music of life. I'll be finding my own way. You know, going on adventure. Probably meeting some new people. Where we can use the gift of music. To aside from this entertainment, you know, the world is getting the world is getting becoming a dangerous place, and that's what I feel. But I hope it's not going to be that dangerous later on. That's why I
Well,
worry about you, Vladimir. Who will be with you when you go?
the life of an artist takes us all to different places, my friend. The dangers that come along with it, especially in our world. Uh, never know when a mugging will happen, but at least you played good music before you died, right?
Ah, I couldn't agree more. You play good music, you be with good women. What what more can you want?
Ah,
Ah. You know what I mean. You know what I
good
mean.
music, good booze, good
Good
company.
women. Yes. Good company and good friends like you. Well,
Man,
the night is getting dark.
the night is getting dark.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Yes.
But
We've had a
would
few to
you
drink too, so.
would you want one more drink before we part ways?
No, no, the airship is leaving soon. I have to catch it as soon as I can.
I see. I understand.
Uh,
But will there
Maybe.
be?
Yes.
But will we be meeting soon again? Like,
You never know, my friend. Maybe you'll meet the other at some point. Um, but if ever you find yourself near where I am, Malaysmir, uh, feel free to look at any of the local pubs, local taverns. Maybe I'll be there. Try to check every ditch you can see. Maybe I passed out after a long night, so
and if I hear your music, my friend, I will be there. And if you do too, if you find your way out there and you hear my song, please find me, and we'll catch up with what life has taught us from this departure.
he nods and kind of like holds up both of his hands for a hug. Come here, my friend.
Bro hug, bro
Yeah,
hug, my friend.
gives you a big bro hug, like several pats on the back, both hands.
And then I pat him as well, and I say, "You're in there. You're in there. You're in there.
Yes, yes.
You're in there."
Mm. Mm.
Mm, mm. Oh, I
And,
say, I think I'm delaying you for now.
yeah,
You
yes,
know,
yes. Good.
I hate goodbyes. I really hate goodbyes. But till we meet again, my friend.
Till we meet again. And he kind of walks back and then turns around and starts to jog towards the airship with his hand kind of like a like the goodbye hand backwards, and then he goes
And
off
then
into the
I,
distance.
without him saying, without him looking, I think Sergio just grabs his hat and then places it on his chest, and then places it back on his head, then wears his corazon and then walks away. Man, that is so sad. But
As
I
you
love
walk
it. I love it.
down, as you walk down the streets of Medina towards the seedy tavern that he stayed in, it's one of the smaller ones, a little bit cheaper. Um, you you walk past others that are probably heading home from work or heading out for more adventures. You see some of them just kind of like probably some of them it's just the middle of their nighttime romp. Um, you pass by what seems to be like a red light district and a bunch of workers there kind of like step out and like meet you and like I want to spend the night with us, dear.
Oh, Madam, as gorgeous as you are, I would really love to spend the night with you, but it has been a long day, and the flesh, the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. I
All
apologize.
right then, whenever you come back, we're here.
Maybe soon, but I apologize, madam. I just take her hand and then just give it a kiss, like next time, madam.
And she kind of giggles, and you see the pimp behind her, kind of just like,
Ah, sorry, the pimp.
yeah, pimp just like, just coughs and kind of
And
like
and
gives you a
then
look.
when I pass by the pimp, I say, "How's business, my friend?"
Move along.
I see, I see. And I just, Sergio just passes by.
You're not a customer, not paying. Just move along.
I know, but I'll keep in touch with you if I need some company soon. But
Sure,
have a good
sure.
night. Have a good night, sir. Have a good.
You too. Then there's a rude pimp. As you walk further, you see one like there are benches on like the side of the street. It's like Medina is very very nice. It's a well built city. Um, while there are seedy parts, it's like for a purpose because people want those parts of the city too, for adventure and like normal people want the time of their lives. They go there. There's nicer places too. There's a section where it's just church stuff. It's a little bit further away, but you're in like one of the main streets, and the some of the benches are occupied. Some of them you see like probably just couldn't make it home, and then they just kind of like slept on the bench. And there are soldiers here and there walking past. It's a safe enough city to where um, like you don't really see any like beggars or homeless here and
I
there.
know homeless. Okay.
Yeah. Most people that are probably just sleeping on benches are, yeah, they're just tired and they're probably working all nighters or some stuff, trying to head home, and they're just too tired to get home, so they just kind of sit on a bench and pass out. But you come upon a bench and you see this older couple. They're just kind of like staring at the stars, and like they're both holding hands and just enjoying the early or like late night, early morning. They kind of happen upon you. Oh, aren't you that bard that was playing earlier at the Broadhen Brews?
Yes. Yes. My name is Sergio Nuevidas. I'm happy to have to meet one of my audiences. How's the night doing for you?
We're not from here, so we're just walking around in the city trying to make sense. It's so big here. My husband used to be from here, and I kind of wanted to visit.
Oh, true love. How long have you been together?
How long have we been together, Rudy? About 40 years or so.
40 years. Wow, that seems kind of that seems promising. That's true love, right? If you allow me, I'd like to offer a song to set the mood, because I saw you a little bit looking at the stars. So I just wanna offer a song. This is for free, don't worry. This is for free.
Oh, I mean, sure.
And but I just want you to just do what you do. Just don't mind me. Let me just be the background song for this magical evening that you have. Would that be fine? Senorita.
Ah, be our guest. We're leaving tomorrow, so might as well close off this night with one final song, right? Am I right, Martha?
Gladly. And then I just get my corazon and then I play a love song. I don't have any song in mind right now. My mind is Starry Starry Night, but it's a sad song. So I just play the song about them, about stars, and how how love becomes sweeter the more years you stay together. Then I just end the song with a little bit of charismatic plucking, and then ring.
And
Good night.
yeah.
Good
No need to roll a performance check or anything for this.
Sorry.
Some point as you finish your song, they give you a clap. Some people close by, some sleeping, probably woke up and then just giving you a clap. Too. Some of the soldiers kind of stayed back to clap as well.
So thank you for giving me the time. I just want to express my appreciation to this love that you have. Good night, and let me leave you alone again. I'll be on my way.
Oh, before you go,
Uh-huh.
I haven't been in the city for too long. Which way's which way to River Run area or so, like the exit.
Oh, River Run. Sige, DM, do I have an idea where it
Yeah.
is?
They should. You would know where it is. Once they head out the. I mean, there's only technically one exit to the city.
Okay.
Like the major one. Going south.
Okay.
And then they um, just have to head west. So southwest after they head out. Or they can take an airship,
There's
or the boat through the river. So there's that too.
Okay. So I relay that information to them, and I just wish them safe travels. Wish him safe travels if he leaves.
Mhm. At some
Would there be
point,
anything else?
they. Thank you for that. It's been nice to visit here again. No, thank you for the music earlier.
No problem.
Hope wherever your
No
journey
problem.
leads you next, you'll find what you're looking for.
I sure will. And don't forget the name Serio. If you ever see me again, just remind me of this scenery. And I wish you both forever love, forever in your love affair.
They look at each other and like kind of like tease each other, like they're still in high school. And they both nod and give you a thank you. I'm sure I'll see you again at some point. Have a good night.
Have a good night, Rudy. And what's your partner's name? I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
My name is Martha.
Martha. Martha. What a fine name. Rudy and Martha, you have a great
Oh
night.
no, you're a smooth talker. I'm sorry, I'm taken already. I'm with Rudy.
Yes, I I didn't mean to. Rudy is a very nice gentleman, and I hope he doesn't turn into something um soon because he's very very handsome. You deserve Rudy.
They just kind of like start talking to each other in like hushed voices and like laughing. And yeah. At some point you had your way back to where you're staying, and you hear footfalls right behind you, and you see one of the soldiers kind of like catch up to you and like you were at the Broad and Bruise, right?
Soldiers, no? Sorry,
Just one of them.
one of them.
Mhm.
What was the question again? Sorry.
You were at the Broad and Bruise, right?
Yes, yes, senor. May I ask what's the concern?
I
I'm
know.
about to.
I missed your show because I'm on the rounds tonight. But thanks for performing there for us
Oh,
like
it's
earlier back there.
it's my pleasure. But as much as I want to play again with you, it's really been a long night. But if you want, if I can find you again tomorrow, um, I could play you one music, just to make you inspired.
Oh no worries. I was just wondering why you were facing the bench. There's no one there.
Come again?
As you look towards the bench where the old couple was, there's no one
Uh,
there.
oh, you must be pretty tired as I am. I just talked to Martha and Rudy, and then they just played the song for them.
Um,
Um, you must have been very sleepy, senor.
he
It's been a
scratches his head. He has his helmet off, so he scratches his head. You know what? Yeah, probably just tired. I still have a few hours of rounds, but man, I just thought you were performing some sort of like mime thing. I guess you're right.
I look. Is the bench visible from where I am.
Yeah,
Or I'm,
it's like a few meters away now, but yeah, there's no one there.
shit. Okay. Um, I talk back to the garden and on a second thought, there's no one there really, but probably they just left. Um, yeah,
I didn't see anyone, but I know you're tired. I'm tired too. You probably had a
yeah,
few
yeah.
drinks,
We,
so
we of
I
course
gotta go
we
back to my rounds. But thank you again for the song. And
thank you as well for that. You have a good night, senor.
he jogs back to the other soldier.
So Sergio would before before stepping in, Sergio would take another look at the bench. What do I see?
The bench they were sitting on, there's no one there. There's nothing like out of the ordinary except the bench. Some of the people on the other benches are still there. Some sleeping, some just probably like sitting down, kind of hanging out late into the night. But
Okay.
yeah, you don't.
And then
Mhm.
and then Sergio would shake his head and say, "Spirits. I don't believe in spirits. Ghosts. All I believe is music. Well, must be tired. I hope I don't meet with others. Uh, Thinking about the word spirits just make me laugh. It's just bedtime stories. Let me just sleep this off." So Sergio will just get inside and fix himself to sleep.
Mhm. Yeah. At some point, you find your rest, and tomorrow's gonna be a new day.
Okay.
Levi,
Yep. Yep.
you've been sitting on top of the counter for what seems to be like the past 10 minutes. You're looking at your older brother and sister just kind of running around and helping your mom out. Um, you see Archibald kind of like dancing around with a cooing baby who is probably, let's see, maybe Tommy. Let's say it's Tommy. And your snot kind of like goes down from your nose, and your mom just like points at you. Up, clean that up. Don't want customers seeing that.
Yep.
You're sick, so you better not stay close to the food.
That's probably a good idea. I don't know why I'm at the counter. uh, one second, I'll just move out of the way. Yeah.
Lily kind of is Lily, right? Give me a sec.
Yeah, Lily.
Oh, Lily kind of walks close to you. I mean, if you go up to your room, can you check if my room's locked?
Sure. I'll probably be heading up in a bit anyway.
And you see Lily like glance over to where Luke is, and then she's like,
You guys aren't planning a prank or anything, right?
No. I mean, if you want, you can check his room too.
Levi through the snot in his bloodshot eyes, like you know how like sometimes the eyes are swollen when you're getting sick. You can't tell, but he's glaring right now. Suspicious.
And she gives you like a wide smile.
Okay, I'm gonna head up. Good luck with the dinner rush, guys.
And she kind of like pats you on the shoulder. Good luck.
Okay, and then Levi starts walking up the stairs.
As you head up, what would be their room, or you see at least Luke's room is open, slightly ajar. Hers right in front of his room is is closed currently. Which room do you want to go into first?
Uh, Levi will just check the handle of Lily's door, give it a quick jingle to see if it's locked or not, and then then check out Luke's room.
Hers is unlocked. You kind of like twist the doorknob. It's unlocked.
If it's unlocked, Levi will peek inside.
Slowly, or how do you want to peek inside?
Try and like that slow, just barely open like an eye going through the crack in the door.
As you open it slightly, nothing seems to be amiss.
Levi checks the top of the door.
You see, at first, doesn't look too odd. Roll a investigation check.
It's loading. 1 sec. There we go. "21."
Nice. You see, like as you shift like your eyes like in a different angle for your head, you see like a little glint, like probably like a nylon string. Like loose still. Still some pull to it.
Levi slowly very carefully closes the door, and then just goes to check out Luke's room. He'll let someone else step on that trap.
Yeah, you go into Luke's room.
Before he steps in, he'll do the same thing of just like peek the head through the door, see if there's a trap there.
Roll another investigation check. Nat 20, 24. I mean, Nat 24.
Past Levi's rolls are so much better than current Levi's.
As you, at first you think like, looks safe enough. Then you remember, like, your sister and your brother can be very, very crafty. As you kind of like slowly open it, you hear what sounds to be like scraping right at the bottom. And you can see what looks to be like a kind of like a line of sand that got brushed off from the bottom of the door. What do you do?
Like a line,
Like a line of sand.
like when you move the door, a line
Yeah.
of sand.
When you move the door kind of scrapes on the line of sand.
Oh. Out of curiosity, can Levi do another investigation to find out what it is? Like
You don't need
he
to.
knows
But how
it-
do you want to check it? You don't need to roll anymore because you rolled high enough.
Like if there's a mirror in the room, Levi will try to angle his head so he can see the other side of the door through the mirror. Like try and get a view like that to see what's going on the other side.
You know where the dresser is, where the window is. As soon as you look towards the dresser mirror, the dresser mirror, the room seems to be full of sand. There's just like a mound of sand everywhere.
Levi just, I'm not cleaning that up, and then just heads back to his room.
All right. As you head towards your room, you see the door in your room is slightly ajar too.
Okay, third time's the charm. Investigation.
All right, roll an investigation check. Another nat
3 for
20, 24.
3.
Um,
How?
your door is safe. You don't see any strings, no sand. Yeah. Should be good to
Yeah,
go.
if Levi's not feeling well, he'll just try and get in bed and try and take a nap.
As soon as you sit on your bed, you hear a crack,
Oh,
and your
no.
bed splits in half.
Does Levi know mending at this point?
Roll me a Arcana. You would have been taught a few here and there, but you're still getting used to it.
Okay, it's okay. How did that spell go again? And like Levi will try and find the notes in his room. He's like, you had here somewhere. He'll try and like find his notes for spells and try and like find the one for mending and try and like and like put like a box under his bed to try and get it up back up straight and then like start fixing the boards one by one.
As you go to look at your notes, as soon as you hold one of them, it opens abruptly and all the pages come springing forth as your room begins to be flooded by pieces of blank paper just flying out everywhere. Just unfurling from within this book. Seems like an endless stream of paper just flying all over your room. What do you do?
How did they even do that? Uh, then Levi just lies down in the broken bed. This is better for your back anyway. I'm tired. And then just like takes a nap. He takes a nap and then like uses the paper as a blanket. The paper that's going all over the room as a blanket.
Mhm.
This is a tomorrow Levi problem.
As you kind of like lay in your bed, you see peeking through your door the two heads of younger Damien and Evelyn. Tommy is the youngest, right?
Yeah. Tommy's the youngest.
Damien kind of just like stares through, and like Evelyn just kind of looks at you. They both have a smile on their face. They run. What do you do?
Levi is tired. He'll go. He's already in bed. He doesn't want to get up.
And then you hear a door swing wide open. You would know where the sound of this door, like the general area of where it's coming from, seems to be like Lily's room. And just hear like a crashing of a bunch of like water probably, or like something liquid. And then all of a sudden you hear it's like Damien crying.
At that point, Levi will get up. Levi will get up. He'll check to see if Damien's injured.
Alrighty, roll me a dex save, please. As soon as you get up.
Oh, that's a check.
Yeah, roll a
Oh,
save.
it's a 20.
14. You're just shy of one of it. As soon as you try to run out, like obviously it's your brother in distress. As soon as you run out, even with a 24 earlier, your siblings are pretty crafty. As soon as you pull your door slightly more open, you just feel a cold sensation go over you. As you're also soaked in what seems to be really cold water now.
Ow! Uh,
And as soon as that happens, all the papers in your room just kind of poof out of existence, and the water also poofs off from existence. And you see outside the door your older brother, Luther, just sighs. He got you again, huh?
yeah. I think. Hey Luther, I think there's a towel in Luke's room. Can you get it for me, please?
No need to. And he prestidigitations you.
Darn it! And then Levi then while Luther's standing there, Levi will just straight up walk up to Luke's room, open the door in a way that uh that when the sand comes pouring out, it will try and hit Luther. And it's like, at least now
Okay.
it's both of us.
Roll a sleight of hand check. See if Luther notices what you're trying to do. Oh, 20. Let me see what's his. Up. Yep. As soon as he kind of like walks towards you, and like he lets out like this like warning, but halfway like before he begins the sentence, like the stream of sand just like hits him. And you just see his face like look at you, and like he has sand in his mouth, and like they got me too.
No, yeah, yep. At least now it's all three of us, and he puts his arm around Damien and Luther. At least now they got all three of us.
And he sighs. Are you in on this?
No, but I saw it on my way up, and he's just laughing.
And you decided to open it.
Well, that way we're all included.
And he takes both of his like knuckles and like you know like the sides of your temple. And he does that to your head. Like you know that like he kind of like massages your temples with his knuckles where the way it hurts a little bit.
Yeah, Levi's just laughing the whole way through because he just thought it was funny.
All right. You know I'm leaving tonight, right? I have to take a shower again. Well, I don't really need to, but you never know, you might not get every nook and cranny. This is all the sand.
Oh right, you're leaving already, and then like, well, what's one more prank for the road, brother?
And he just like stares at you
Like, he did-
intently, and then like slowly creeps a smile and nods. Yeah.
Come on. Like I think everyone's still having dinner. The bats aren't gonna be full yet.
All right, since you're not that good with magic yet, here, and he crafts like what looks to be like a piece of ham. Here, sneak it onto, you know, Luke's favorite is ham, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
As soon as dinner comes, sneak this, replace it with his.
Mm.
And just as I have the emotional goodbyes and all that, I'll set it off. Harmless, but we'll get them back. And for Lily, well, let's just tell Mom.
Well, you don't want to be mean. That seems mean.
I mean, you think Luther did this? I mean, you think Luke did this? No. I think Lily did.
Yes, but I still don't. I want her to be. I still want her to be alive.
I mean, she can handle it.
I can't. I can't believe you're going nu. You're taking the nuclear option right before leaving.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm not gonna be here tomorrow for whatever happens. So,
How could you?
I mean, they'll grow up eventually.
Eventually. And oh, okay. You go ahead to the shower first. I'll go set this up for Luke.
And Luther, like, alrighty. Well, meet you at dinner then. Oh,
Sure thing.
before we go, what did you want to do when you grow up?
Like Levi pauses and thinks and starts to think. Uh, never really put as much thought into this, but probably should. But I was thinking of maybe heading to the Adventurers Guild, like Mom.
Oh, okay. It's like once I'm at the college, there is a program where if I do good, I'm able to invite like a close relative or family if they're good enough. At least with my help, it's easier to get in. And
Uh,
it's gonna be no expenses paid since it's technically gonna be a scholarship.
uh, Levi looks at him like, I appreciate it, but I've never been great at the more conventional lessons.
Oh,
Like
they have a bunch of programs there, bro. Like, you don't need to like go my route. Like, I mean, a lot of at least I know a lot of the seniors there. Well, most of them really just get into like what you want, like adventure and stuff like that. Well, some of them just stay in their desks for most of the time, but some of them, the ones that are really good, they get to do a lot of stuff to help the known territories as adventurers or tinkerers or people that just solve problems that we didn't even know could be solved. So if you think about it, could be a good way to prepare if you really want to be an adventurer. I heard the lady that leads up the adventurers guilds, at least related to the college, and the guy that owns the general goods store is also a graduate from there. They're pretty good, and I've heard a lot of stories about them, like tales of heroicism or whatever the word is. But
yeah,
up to you. Once you're big enough, you can decide for yourself. But offer's always there.
and Levi will just give his bro a big hug. He's like, I appreciate it, and then like he'll just give him like a big bear hug.
And he scruffles your hair, like messes it up. I like that look better.
Yeah, I was thinking of growing it out a bit, like maybe get a ponytail.
Sure. And he looks like he's trying to imagine you with a ponytail.
You're just jealous because I'm the pretty one.
You never know where these fangs have gotten them into. So, might say that, but I'm pretty popular with the girls in town. You know that, right?
sure. He just pats him on the back. Sure, I'm sure you are. Just like the like the sarcastic. Sure, I'm sure you are, buddy.
He like does the temple head temple rub thing again. Like a little harder this time. Well, you're ready for dinner, right? Remember,
Uh,
once you're preparing dinner, replace the ham. I'll do the rest.
eh, okay. I don't know why you want the sick one. Why you guys want the sick ones to be making the food? But okay.
Oh, that even makes it better.
Not for everyone else, but okay. And like Levi will start heading downstairs and start preparing dinner.
As the day goes on and dinner comes forth, you've successfully switched the ham. And as after the grace has been said, as soon as Luke tries to dig into the ham, Luther kind of winks, and the first like slice, it instantly turns into a blob, like a large blob that kind of just like oozes out from everywhere and pretty much ruins everyone's dinner. Then your mom just kind of like, Luther, what do you do?
Levi's looking away, like very clear, very looking away and very very guilty, like sweating, like looking away and whistling, like I have nothing to do with this. I have nothing to do with this.
And you see Lily just like giggling on the side. She probably did something one step ahead again. As the night turns into all of you cleaning the table and Luther getting an earful from your mom. You go off to your respective rooms later before the next day comes. The footfalls are hard. It's been a trek to get here. As you look around, you're unfamiliar of your surroundings. It's the moonlight peeks through, shines off of what looks to be like this structure, like an old church or an old wooden cathedral, or at least parts of it are wood, some are stone, and the moonlight shines through what's left of the stained glass off of it. And you hear another set of footfalls behind you, and you look behind and you see your wife kind of trailing behind you as she kind of adjusts her armor and the rest of her weapons and stuff as you kind of catch your breath a little bit. You know this person, you know she's your wife, and you look, but also a little bit weird because in your memory, like something kind of, there's two memories right now merging. You also remember that you had this dream before of an obsidian fortress. You kind of just rub your eyes, try to clear your thoughts for a bit. You okay, Arthur? Kind of a nasty trek to get here. I'm alright, my dear. It's been far too long since we've come back here. You think our children are gonna be okay? How do you answer, Dave? Brahm. You there? Wait, is Dave here? Can't hear you.
Hi, I'm here.
Oh
Sorry.
shoot! Are you like walking out?
I'm commuting. Sorry.
Oh shoot!
Yeah. Can can you go to someone else? I'm sorry. 30 minutes. 30 minutes or something. Sorry.
All right, then I'll uh, I'll uh, I'll continue a little bit of the scene and then we'll come back to you. You can hear, right?
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
Um, Brahm answers, "They'll be all right. Not sure about Eric though. You really think that woman was right? Can he save our baby? Can she save our baby?" Well, don't have much of a choice. The church doesn't want to do anything. They're saying he's cursed and all that. I don't believe curses and all that. I believe in the power of effort. And our effort's gonna pay off. And as you begin to walk in towards this old cathedral, you see a few church pews are still kind of set up. The very distance, you see a hooded figure sitting. Their back towards you. And as soon as you kind of stop your wife with the clanging of the armors, the figure appears, kind of looks back. And you see this gaunt looking figure take off the hood, bald, grayish skin. As soon as they stand, the length, the height of them is unnatural. It's off-putting. You hear what seems to be a voice, but you don't see the mouth moving. I see. You've made it all the way here. I trust she told you everything. How to save your boy. Cut straight to the point, Skinny. As much as I would like to retaliate with an insult, I respect your position. I need something. An heirloom your family has, and I will save your boy. Arthur, you brought it. Before I give you this heirloom, how can we trust your power is enough? How will the church react if they found out about this? They won't. And you look back through the eyes of what you now realize is your father. Oh, he's gone. You can listen to the recording. You see this from the sack, like a smaller sack, but Artha puts it in her hand and brandishes out what seems to be like an old mail, or like a plate mail, glittering. It seems to have like this obsidian looking color to it, like a dark deep obsidian. She tosses it to the ground and it clinks and kind of scrapes through the ground. Just save me, boy. We will be off. What do we need to do? Nothing. I have it all in my power. And you see this hand kind of reach out towards this old obsidian mail and just stretches out. As soon as that happens, like kind of like rubber, it stretches out as it holds the guard. Your father immediately shouts, "Rain salvos right now!" As a bunch of arrows come flying in, hit towards where this figure is. And you see a mist of like a dark smoky cloud just form from where they were. And kind of like the Death Eaters from Harry Potter, just kind of disappears from thin air. The old plate, like the obsidian plate, while there, is shattered to what looks to be like half of what is left is there. We'll come back to you. Whoops, I forgot to change the music. That's music.
Are we doing a heist again?
No. Tyrion. You haven't been here before. This place seems a little... It's quaint, as your father's flagship kind of docks. The docks of, at least what you've heard, is River Run. Your sister kind of looking out towards the docks as well. You hear running around, footfalls behind you, and you see a young Gruntella kind of just like doing whatever she wants behind you. And,
How old am I?
you're probably like 8 or 10 years old ish.
Oh, okay.
And your sister,
She's
what's
3
your
years
gap?
Younger.
Yeah, 3 years younger. So let's say she's 7, you're 10. And then she kind of just like looks back and like sees what Grantella's doing, starts to run over there and just tell Grantella to stop because she's being loud. And you just see Grantella just run away, and she chases after her. And as you're looking, you feel a hand on your shoulder. As you look up, you see your describe what your mom looks like.
Oh my god. Okay.
Mama.
He looks a lot like Tarion. Like same kind of golden, like light brown eyes. Like long blonde hair. She, I don't want to know her race, but she, I guess, is vaguely like human-like.
And
Um,
as soon as you feel welling in your heart, and the woman kind of says, "Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were my son." And she kind of runs off somewhere else. And you see your dad just kind of like walk towards you. Who was that? And like you see a look in his face, kind of like also curious. Didn't she look like your mother?
Yeah, I almost
Well, that's
forgot
not
for a
her.
second. I know.
Be careful with strangers, all right?
And just kind of nod. I look really shaken, like out of character. I forgot that she was dead.
Yeah.
So it's kind of how Tyrion also is like reacting.
You're
Damn, I
young.
forgot for a second.
You're old enough to have been told, but you're also young to where you're not you don't understand fully yet. And obviously you saw someone with the same descriptions that your dad told you, and like, oh, maybe mom's alive actually. And then for a split second it felt really good, and then immediately just got cut short because it wasn't your mom.
Yeah, fuck. Oh my god.
Well, stay on the
Yeah,
boat.
Tyrion's shoulders just kind of slump.
Stay on the boat.
How?
Keep your sister and your friend safe. It won't take me long, just a few hours. I have to speak to the local lord here.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know how to do a kid voice.
You can just do your regular
I'll
voice.
do that.
And don't run off, alright?
Yes, sir. And kind of give him like a salute.
Because I
Like how
won't
he
look
taught
for
me.
you if you're lost. I'll have my guards look
Huh?
for you, and that'll be so much work to do. So just stay here. Don't give me any unnecessary stress.
Yes, father.
Alright,
And he like
tip-top.
nods really hard.
And then he just kind of like rubs your head and just kind of goes, and you see him kind of like your sister runs towards him, and he kind of kneels down and like brushes her hair. All right, you stay here and you behave. No matter what that bumbling oaf does, don't emulate it. And make sure to stick with your brother. All right, he'll keep you safe. And she just kind of nods, and he like kisses her on the forehead, looks towards you, and does like a half-hearted like flying kiss, and starts going down the ramp. And you can see down by the ramp, waiting for him, what looks to be like a very presentable looking person, with what looks to be like a drow next to him, and a tiefling woman next to the other side, and they're all three of them are holding umbrellas. And right beside him looks to be like a young priest, as your dad kind of like gives them all like a handshake, looks back, and like kind of shoos you away towards inside of the boat, and they proceed to walk away. What do you do?
Guess I'm like on the railing, like kind of peering over the railing, looking at the just watching Fenric leave. And yeah, just kind of like looking at the city as much as I can before I gotta go watch Saldana and Grantella. And I'm kind of focused on people watching and just like watching the docks that I almost fall over. Trying to pull myself over the railing.
Give me one sec. Yeah, you see Grantella kind of try to walk towards the front of the ship, and just kind of like do this like she does this all the time, like try to handstand on the side of the ship,
Oh
Yeah,
my god, is she
very
gonna fall?
Gantella.
and like try to hold it with one hand, And as soon as that happens, you see one of the military soldiers just kind of like grab her and then like put her back to level ground. Stop giving us
Yeah.
trouble, kid. Yeah.
Oh, party
And
pooper.
they just like walk away. So Donna, stop doing that. You know, Dad's not gonna be. You know, Dad's gonna be mad, right? And you're not gonna be able to come with us to the academy.
Okay, I'm gonna stop doing it later. Then Grandel will run again.
What should we do while waiting? I mean, it's gonna be gone for a couple hours. Should we do more studying again? Or
There was a lady earlier. She said she was looking for her son. You want to help her?
yeah, we should do that.
Yeah,
Santella, are you
let's-
coming or are you gonna keep
What?
doing
Where are we
handstands?
going?
Gonna help a lady find her son, which shouldn't be that hard. Because I mean, the ship can't be that big, right?
Boring. Let's go upstairs and jump.
What? We're on the deck.
Yes, let's go upstairs and try to jump.
On the crow's nest.
No.
Yes.
What the fuck? No, if that doesn't kill us, then I'm sure Father will.
Ah, you're all about rules. Okay, I'll help you, but for only a few hours, okay? I'm got lots of places to go, lots of people to annoy.
And when
At
you get
this
back to
point,
Medina,
you look back and you see this lady speaking to a half orc woman. Half orc woman's kind of like scratching her head, like, I don't know, haven't seen a kid look like that. I mean, I do run an orphanage. You trying to adopt someone? And the lady that fits the description of your mom gonna says like, no, it's stop joking, lady. I'm trying to look for my son. He was
is she on the
in-
docks or is she just on the deck?
on the deck. You see
Okay.
this like gruff looking half orc lady with like a younger probably mid-teens half orc, probably her son. Like they're like carrying over a bunch of like goods probably for their business.
That's not Olivia, is it?
You don't know who that is. You're still young.
Oh, okay.
And then you know what, lady? I'll put a post up for a missing kid at my tavern. So if we find out anything, how long is this boat gonna be here? I don't know. We're only passing. And we're going to go to Medina. So if you do find my son, and she gives off a description. As you listen to the description, it is oddly similar to what you look like.
Yes.
I don't wanna approach
Hey,
her.
lady. Hey, Darian. Are
It's-
you sure you're your father's son? Maybe you're this lady's son. It fits you.
Ha, Gruntella. Well, it doesn't. Let's just help the lady. I don't need to have a crisis right now.
Hmm.
All right,
You're
but
the one I
where's-
want.
Excuse me, ma'am.
where's- and she immediately goes to you. Sorry about earlier.
It's,
Did you need anything, little boy?
Did you need help? Like,
Yeah,
are you looking
yes.
for your son?
But I don't want to trouble you and your father.
Oh no, I mean it should be our responsibility to help with the problems on the ship. So
Well, I don't
Really?
think he would have went far. He usually
Really?
likes to play hide and seek, so there's too many strangers out there in the city, so he might still be in the boat. But I've looked
Oh.
everywhere.
when was the last time you saw
Nice.
him?
just before I thought it was you. He was you, and then that's why I like asked, and then I thought he was just next to me, and all of a sudden he wasn't there.
So he's like my height. Is he an elf?
Yes, half.
What's
That's
his
why I
name?
thought it was you.
Okay. What's his name?
Vance.
Oh, Vance. Okay, let's just call him. You go upstairs. I'll go below, and let's just call him. Call his name. Maybe will answer us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I've in a panic. I forgot to do that.
Yeah. Okay. I'll go
Vance!
below. Yeah,
Vance, and she
Vance.
starts to like tiptoe, trying to find her son.
Hey, Saldana. Do you have like any magic that could help us? I don't
Oh.
know what you can do. I mean, you're good at this. You're better at this game than either of
Really?
us.
Show me. You know magic.
Yeah, she'll
Uh,
zap you.
What do you guys want to do?
I'm going to will continue shouting Van's name.
What is Tyrion doing?
I will like grab Saldana's hand and roam around the ship with her, looking for like hiding spots and stuff. Like I'm gonna get her to help me.
Roll an investigation check with advantage because you're being helped by the shouting of the name, and also your sister is looking with you.
Hey. The check.
Ooh,
It's a 19. Ooh, it's a nat 20. but
19.
-1.
At some point your sister kind of like lets go of your hand and runs and like shouts, that's him, he's running. And you see like a little boy kind of run towards one of the rooms and like giggling as he's running away.
Hey, get back here! Your mom's looking for. Why does he have that accent? Hey, get back here! Your mom's looking for you.
You
Did
run
Grant,
after?
did Grant
Yeah.
hear Zaldana saying, she discovered the boy?
Sure, you should be trailing behind. Yeah.
Kind of
Grant
like,
will
The mom's
run,
already off in another place, so the mom's not with
Yeah.
you guys.
Grant will run after the boy then.
kind of. This is how it all starts. Tyrion is gonna run and try to tackle him.
As you both catch up to Saldana, you see the boy kind of just like staring at her, and they're both staring at each other. Guntella and Tyrion, the boy looks very similar to Tyrion.
Grant will look at the boy, then look at Tyrion, then back and forth, then say, "Do you have a brother?"
No.
You look like
I
my
don't know,
sister.
Saldana, are you a boy? Huh?
And Saldana like still stares at him, and the little boy asks Saldana, "You look says to Saldana, you look like my sister."
What? She also have a sister that looks like Zaldana. This is weird, Tyrion. Are you sure you're not twins?
It's not weird. I mean, how many blonde little kids have a little sister who also looks like Saldana? I mean, the world is a big place.
Well, my
Oh, no.
sister's
I don't know why
dead.
Oh,
What?
oh, damn.
What? Okay. Your mom's looking for you.
Hey, she's not my mom.
What are you talking about? What do you
Yeah,
mean?
it hurts my brain. What are you talking? I don't understand the situation. Oh, Tyrion, you deal
Told
with
you,
it.
she's not my mom. And he runs away again.
Wait. Can I do an insight check?
Go ahead, roll an insight check.
Can I try to tackle the boy?
All right, roll an athletics. 24.
Whoa.
7. You trip over
fuck.
before you catch him,
Oh, fuck.
but with a 24 insight, as you're 10 years old, you know how to lie, so you know when another kid is lying. He's lying.
Hmm.
Yeah. But he scurries
Yeah,
off
I
to somewhere where you guys like don't catch him, and he's out of sight. And Saldana immediately runs after him too.
and I'm gonna keep running.
Ah,
also,
that kid is
and, like grab.
annoying.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab Gruntella and like straighten her up so she can keep up with us.
Mhm.
Come on!
As you
Obviously, he was
guys
making it
catch up, and turn a corner, you see Saldana just standing there staring at a corner again. You see the kid just kind of like bunched up in the side, like holding his knees, just rocking back and forth, and
Why do
just
you
like
guys keep doing that?
like a mad kid face.
Come on, what's wrong? We caught you.
Yeah, and I thought I could run, and it's a dead end, so there's nowhere else to run.
Well, we can keep playing, but you have to go say hi to your mom first because she's really worried.
And he looks up as soon as you said play, his like eyes shine, and then as soon as you say that he needs to talk to his mom, like his face immediately goes sour again. It's like, but I don't want to talk to Linda.
Why? What's
She's
wrong?
mean to me.
How? I'm sure she cares about you.
She won't tell me where Dad went.
Oh fuck. uh
Absentee father. Same, same.
well, and I kind of look at Saldana, like see if she's gonna say anything.
No, she's just staring. She's 7.
Maybe.
Don't mind the little stuff. Let's go out, greet your mother, then let's play. Do you know how to stand one hand inverted?
Well, my mom doesn't let me do it, but if you can teach me.
Yes, yes, yeah. Let's just greet your mom, then let's do that secretly upstairs.
And
Maybe,
Mhm.
you know, maybe you're just not old enough to know yet. I mean, that's what my father always tells me.
But I'm
He'll probably
10
tell you
years
one
old.
day, but well, me
10
too.
is, and he
But
starts counting with his fingers what 10 is, but he doesn't know fully yet.
if you stay missing forever and you don't talk to her, how will you ever find out?
Can we play first?
Maybe if we say hi to your mom, it will just take a second, and then we can play for however long we're still on this boat, which is like hours. And then we gotta go to Medina, which is also like, I think, at least 1 more hour. I don't know how time works. I'm a kid.
Let's go. Let's just go greet your mom, then let's go in front of the ship. Let's feel the wind there.
Okay, and he stands and like holds Yontella's hand and like runs first.
Let's go.
And before you could leave, Tyrion, Saldana kind of like pulls you back. Brother,
Yeah? What?
don't you think Dad is lonely?
Well, yeah. I don't know. He spends all
Well,
his time with like all these military people. He has a lot of people to talk to. He's always off having dinners and meeting people, and
I sometimes hear him crying in his room.
Oh.
I don't know how adults make babies, but don't they get married and stuff?
well, Dad was married.
But we don't even know where our mom is, so maybe we can have a new mom.
I don't want a new mom. Why would you say that?
Like
Sorry.
she starts to well up and like about to cry, but she like stops
No, no, no,
herself.
no, 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 no.
Well,
I'm
I can
sorry,
ask Dad
Saldana.
myself then. And she runs away.
Okay.
As you follow suit and like head back up to the deck, you see Grantella now kind of like in Saldana standing in front of the mom hugging little boy. Oh, Vance, please don't do that again. I was in a panic, and you know, I love you, right? Okay, Linda. It's all right. You can call me Linda for now. When I know you're disappointed and you're sad. But when you're old enough, I'll tell you what happened to your father. Okay? And he nods and like looks towards the three of you. Can I play with them? And the Linda, the mom, kind of, as long as you stay on the boat, you can play with them. And he runs back to I'm assuming Grantella's probably doing something else now and proceeds to join Grantella.
Yeah, I'm trying to do a cartwheel.
Yeah, he starts to imitate you, and
Mhm.
and the mom goes to you, Tyrion, and kind of like crouches down and like holds you on both shoulders, like, thank you so much for your help, and like pulls in Saldana too. This we may not see each other again after we get to the capital, but I'm too shy to speak to your father. Please tell him thank you. For me?
Yeah, we can do that, right, Saldana?
Saldana like gives you the cold shoulder,
Oh fuck.
and she runs to Grantella and Vance.
Yeah. Grantella is shouting, "Wee!" then rolling.
What do you do, Tyrion?
Saldana, I didn't mean to yell at you earlier. I'm really sorry. I'm giving her like puppy dog eyes. Like
And she just
I don't know
she just does the like the
Come on.
soplada thing.
what.
Like you usually know that like she just does that, but she's okay now. But she just gives you like the and then starts playing.
What do we need with a new mom, anyways? I mean, we've been fine without one.
I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Okay, fine.
Let's just go play.
Then, yeah. Okay. What should we play then?
As you guys start to do kid things, eventually some of the soldiers also kind of like play with you guys. Like the soldiers that are with your dad are nice. Like you know some of them like by face, some of them by like their nicknames, and yeah. Eventually, your dad comes back and you guys sail off to Medina. Is Dave back
Dave,
or not yet?
He's back. He's back. He said he's home.
I'm here. I'm here. Hello. Ha, ha.
Nice.
Haha.
Perfect timing. You caught you did you catch what happened earlier, right?
Yep. Tyrion and his orphan backstory.
Or
Mm.
with your
Oh yeah. Yeah. The parents
dream
making
flashback. Mhm.
parents having a sort of like deal with an entity.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
as the arrows clear, as the what would have been an encounter kind of like halts as through the lens of your father as he shouts halt to what were hidden soldiers that would have ambushed this person. Um, your mother instantly, or at least from what you can see from this vision or flashback through your father's eyes, your mother instantly just shouts, "Why'd you do that? I didn't know there were other soldiers trailing. We could have saved. We could have saved our son." I can't do a Scottish accent that well, so I keep like messing it up. How would Brahm answer? You're Brahm right now. You there? Hello?
Sorry, the push to talk is like laggy on the phone. Push to talk is laggy on the phone.
Oh, you're
Hold
still traveling?
No. The push to talk is like laggy on the phone.
Oh, okay,
Sorry.
okay.
Let me put it to voice activity for now. But no, push to talk. But yeah, Brahm would uh how would what would Brahm say? Like I would be like, "Mother, are you okay?"
Well, it would have been better if we went through that deal. You know, Eric would be fine by now.
Yeah. By the way, they refer to each other as like instead of like dear or sweetie, they call each other Papa or Mother or things like that.
Papa,
So
Papa. Something like
yeah,
that.
dear Mother, where are the kids? Where are the kids?
Sorry, what?
Where are the kids at, Mother?
Oh, your kids are not here. You guys went to this like old abandoned cathedral to make a
Oh shit.
deal with an
Sorry.
entity that
Sorry. Travel.
you ambushed instead of continuing the deal. You were told that if you gave them the family heirloom armor, the obsidian armor,
Mhm.
that they would keep your son, your son alive, or like take off the curse from them. But instead, before they could get the full armor, you had the soldiers that you had hidden ambush
Mhm.
them. They only got like half of it as it shattered before they could get a hold of it, and they
Mhm.
disappeared away like a Death Eater, essentially.
I see. Okay. So what's the plan?
Well, if you fucked up the plan right there, Papa, but
I
I
know,
guess
Mother. I know. So, how do we deal with our boy?
we. I don't know at this point. We don't tell the church. Hopefully, he grows up.
No. We tell the church we're out. All of us. You, me, Elaine, Elliot, all of us.
They'll find out about this, and our boy won't grow up. We'll all be labeled heretics.
Hmm.
So we keep
He
our
was
boy
supposed
safe.
to be. He was supposed to be the one. He was supposed to be the one. No offense to. I love Elliot and Elaine very much, but Eric was destined to be my successor.
Do your soldiers
And
know what we were supposed to do here?
no, just you and me.
Alright. I thought I would have had to kill them too.
Don't worry, I would have joined you. Nothing. It pains me to. It pains me to harm such loyal soldiers, but yeah.
Let's head home. We'll find a way. If our son turns out to. If the curse gets a hold of him, we'll take care of it too, right?
Yep. But I must. I must make sure that you, me, we don't speak of this. None of it. Ever.
What about.
We don't.
Yeah, go
None
ahead.
of it.
You
hear
don't
me?
need to
None
tell
of
me,
it.
Pop. You don't need to tell me, Papa. But what are we gonna do about that? The heirloom, that fancy display armor. It's all shattered.
We can still make some use of it.
What do they even think they could do with it? Doesn't. It's just fancy armor, right?
Just. We'll get there when we get there.
She like runs up to hug you. As soon as you feel this hug. Oops, wrong scene. You wake up in a cold sweat.
Fortress, don't speak. Fortress, don't speak.
Oops,
Quintella?
it's not raining anymore. Sorry. Give me 1 sec.
Is this the point where Levi's going up to wake Eric up?
Just as all of you guys are about to. Actually, you went up ahead, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just as about you're about to open the door, you hear Eric kind of like shout up from bed and like start muttering, whispering something
Fortress,
as you open the
don't
door.
speak. Fortress, don't speak. Fortress, don't. Fortress, Gruntel, who?
Levi will just stick
you're
his
there.
head in. Hey, buddy, you okay?
Hi. Levi, I'm friend. Hi. Can I just? What's the nearest thing that I can use to write?
There should be like a pen and paper on desk.
Okay, so I'll take the pen and the paper. I'll scribble whatever it was that was like pulling my leg, like that thing that was pulling my leg. I'll try to, like, draw as close of an image as I can to it. Can I try to do that?
Yeah.
Alright, so like
roll a
I'll
history check if you can recall all of it. At this point, the rest of you should have been heading your way up and start to file into the room.
How do you? What's it again?
Roll. Oh, you want me to roll? That should have worked, right?
You're on mobile, right?
Maybe.
No.
Yeah, I'm immobile. I'm immobile. Sorry.
That
Yes, I'm
might be
immobile.
it. That might be why.
No. Do the exclamation.
It's
mark
supposed to
first.
be, yeah, exclamation first. Exclamation then R.
Okay, let's see.
4.
Okay.
Oh, you're
4.
rolling
Oof.
on Discord.
Yeah. You what's your history thing?
I forgot. Was it +1 or?
It's your
gonna be
intelligence.
it's still gonna be low enough.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
you start scribbling fortress, and don't speak, but you don't remember what to like
The
the images that you
thing.
saw.
Yeah, that thing that was like pulling my leg. But I do remember what happened, right? Like vaguely, or like, do I have like an idea of what happened in my nightmare?
No, you rolled really low.
Then I just go like,
very
I just
foggy
remember
at best.
Fortress don't speak, and I just like shake Levi like, do you see it? Do you see it?
Levi takes up the paper and then just pats him. It's a very nice drawing of a house, friend.
It's not it. It's not it. And then I just like keep scribbling like what?
At this point, the rest of you should be in the room already.
Can the does if Eric is looking very clearly distressed, like, do you have some sort of vision?
No, yes. That's a vision. That's what it was. Uh, and what was it? Fortress, don't speak. Fortress, don't speak. And then I woke up, and then Grantella, and then I got thrown on the bed, and then my
Okay,
feet were like
I don't
something
think
shaking.
anyone
It was
needs
an
to know about
earthquake.
you and Grotella in the bed. You can just skip right back to
No,
the
no,
vision.
no, no, no. That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant.
Oh,
Just
Do you
I
want me to carry you back to your bed?
I need no.
Who the
We
rest of us are are like in the tavern, right? We're going to the basement.
No,
No,
there.
you were going up to the room because Eric was still there,
Oh,
and you
we're all
decided to go to the room
okay.
instead. Yeah.
we are in danger.
I
What?
mean,
What? Huh?
What are you
when are we
talking about?
ever not?
Oh, good.
Huh?
We
I know.
need
Are you
answers.
sure? Are you sure? Maybe that's only a dream. Are you sure that it's real? Are you sure that it's not just a figment of your imagination?
I'm sorry. What happened? I didn't really understand what you were talking about.
Yeah,
Did you have a
I got.
nightmare?
What did
Yeah,
you see?
Can I try to
it's
explain
like
to them my dream? Can I tell them like, or I
You don't.
can't because
Yeah,
it's
you don't
very.
remember. You don't remember. It's
Uh,
very foggy.
uh,
You just
can I
know
try to?
fortress. Don't speak. That's it.
Can I try to
I'm
convince them that I'm sane again? That I'm back to being like. Can I try to convince them? Like, can I just uh, like, can I just like put my face on a pillow and then like when I take off the pillow, I'm back to being my
Yeah.
quirky self.
Roll a deception check. Gonna be a D20 plus.
can I want to get closer to Eric and like
12.
put my hands on his shoulders, and can I roll an insight check and a medicine check to see if there's something wrong with him?
It's a +3, so you got 15.
Mhm.
can can Levi roll an Arcana to see like if he has any remnants of magical effect on him? Like he right now, Levi's working under the assumption that like it was some sort of it was a dream spell.
Sure.
As they're
Roll.
doing that, yeah, as they're doing that, I'll just like put my face on the phone, and then like when I take off the phone, like, hey guys, what's up? I'm
So
good.
should I roll for both? Like
Uh, which one did you want to
I
roll again?
want I want to roll insight and medicine
Go ahead.
first to like see his mental state, emotional state, and then medicine is for like I want to see if yeah, another kind of like a mental health kind of thing,
Yeah.
just
Go
to
ahead.
like
Mhm.
see if he's
Hey
under
Terry, what are you
any.
doing? I'm good.
With an
I'm
Arcana of
good.
17, no magical effect or anything. With a 14 of insight, he seems like he's had a really bad nightmare, and
I'm
he's
good.
very with an 18 of medicine. He's shaken up, and he's trying to. You can tell he's trying to get his shit together.
Eric,
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. What's up, Terry? What's up, bro? What's
it's
up, brother?
it's okay if you feel, you
I know.
know, not all there at the moment. We've all had a really tough past week, especially after what we went through yesterday. So it's okay. Just don't
It's
try
not
try not to
okay.
let it get to you. No.
It's not. It's not okay. It's not okay.
Okay. Let's
We're not
try
gonna.
let's try some breathing exercises.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to guide him through to like help him calm down.
Roll a. What would this be? Yeah, just roll a
Would
wisdom
this be
check.
medicine?
For Eric, actually. You can roll
Oh,
a
okay.
medicine check too again, if you want. Or you can just take the 18
Can I?
and roll with it.
Yeah, could I just help him instead? Because I'm.
Yeah, okay, give an advantage. Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Oh, roll with advantage. Okay.
Yeah, you should be good. You're calmed down to a point. Still obviously like super confused and like what you feel like when you just had a bad nightmare. But everything comes to a calm as you guys hear like a cough, like. Well, I thought we were gonna have a whole meeting here as Olivia kind of chimes up, and this scene's just a little I don't know what's happening with you, boy, but I do need to talk to all of you since your father is here too. Frederick is here. I just want to get this out of the way first before I listen to everybody's stories here or whatnot.
Eric,
My son.
Do you think?
Yeah,
Sorry.
go ahead.
Do you think
Go
you'll
ahead.
be able to go through? We're about to have a meeting. Do you think you'll be able to sit through this? Eric?
I'm good. Thank you. I'm I had like a thing earlier. I'm still trying to wrap my head around it, but thanks guys. Still confused. Still trying to remember, but I'm better. Thanks. And I put my hand on Tyrion's shoulder, be like, thanks, man.
If you're still seeing, weird things
Can
and
I
what we talked
can I
about
tell them?
last time, you should probably talk to my father after this. He might
Yeah.
know something about what you're going through.
Can I whisper into Tyrion's ear like, there's a demon in my head right now, and it's been showing me things for a while, and I'm scared, and you're the only one that I want to tell. Please don't tell the others. Thanks.
It's okay, I believe you. But I really think that you should talk to my father. There's more about this stuff than any of us, I think.
Yeah. I'll do that.
And I will straighten up and just be like, okay, guess we're all ready for the meeting.
Yep.
Sorry, Miss Olivia, please.
I
I'll carry on.
want everybody's ears on this. My son, even though he's not my son by blood, he's my son because he's my son, alright?
I'm adopted?
Oh,
Like
yeah.
Levi's giving like the
Bruh.
fake, like he's giving like the exaggerated shocked face.
I'm like everyone.
I
I'm just
bet
like,
his mom looks so annoyed right now.
Jesus.
You told me I was just a purple orc.
Sure. We'll have that conversation again soon. But
Jesus.
I just wanted to get this out of the way. I know he can take care of himself, but since I just met all of you in a blur for the past couple of weeks, and I just want to know if I can trust all of you, especially you. And he points to your father, Tyrion, and your father kind of straightens up. To introduce myself again, my name is Fenric Cornelis, and you can trust me with your son's life. Oh, all right. I mean, not that convincing, but I'll take your word for it for now, but the rest of you, and I trust you.
Yes, ma'am.
No need to
Yes,
call me ma'am.
yes.
It's weird.
Okay.
Yeah.
Miss Silverfang.
Just call me Olivia.
I'm gonna call you Liv. Thanks, Liv. Sure, Liv.
Man, you call me mom because you're my son. She points to.
Or
I think he wants that, don't you, Eric?
go oof.
Well, sure. Be like, yep,
You looking
definitely
for
want
another
that.
family?
Uh,
He's an adult orphan.
yeah. I need a new mom. Can I be your son? Are you
Jesus.
taking new adoptions?
Is
Then I
this
point to
real?
Levi.
Wait,
You already have one.
did I say something reverse? Sorry.
No.
But
Nah, just funny.
just as long as I can trust all of you to keep each other's back safe, I'll just listen in. All right. I don't trust you fully yet, but if I have a lot of experience in what you are trying to do or whatever you're doing, at least I don't know what exactly it is, but all I know it's a life full of randomness, danger, a lot of money in it, danger again, and
You're getting
could be
paid?
fun danger, could be bad danger.
I'm not getting paid for this. Just so you know.
Well, I mean, at some point, your services will probably earn you money. If I ever find out that my son was put into unnecessary danger because of all of you, I will personally deal with it.
What if it was his fault that he got into danger and we tried to stop him like best we can?
Because I mean, usually he just puts on his like magical armor and tells people to beat him up. So
Well,
not
that's
sure what
something
you
between
expect
me
us
and
to do with
him,
that.
but if you're offering to
That
do
think
was
something
one
for him and to
time.
stop him
I
from doing
I
something
think you should
stupid,
have
I'll
I think
appreciate
you
that.
should have beat it. I think you should have beat him more as a kid, so he wouldn't ask people to beat him as an
You're not
adult.
here to tell
What?
me how to be a mother, all right?
Got it. Sorry, Livy.
Here's the thing. I have my eyes and ears too. And if I ever one bit know about any one of yous who fucks him over, I will personally deal with it. Y'all understand?
Yes, Olivia.
Yeah. Trust us, trust us.
I
Gotcha.
visibly give Levi like one gold. Like I take out one gold. I like show Levi. I show Mrs. Olivia. Ooh, we got one gold. I'm gonna give it to Levi. I just like visibly hand him like one gold.
Trying to give her like my best Boy Scout like face.
Thank you, but why?
Just take the gold.
Now I'm
Thank you.
serious here. This is not a warning or a threat. This is assurance. And I assure you that I will deal with it as best as I could. And I can. I may not seem like it now, but I've had a few heads rolling in my time. Quite a few.
Ooh. Teach me.
Nia just looks at you. She just looks at you, Grantella, and just like immediately goes back to just looking at each and every one of you intently. And you haven't really seen your mom like this before, Levi. She's usually very, like, easy about things. She's not, like, hard to talk to, even though she's gruff and, like, rough and tough. But this is the first time you've actually felt a little bit. Like, I mean, your mom's gotten mad at you, that's different. This is something different. This is not mad. This is more like what she's saying is true.
Yeah, this isn't a threat. This is a fact.
We won't let any unnecessary harm come to Levi that he can't handle.
Not just to my son,
He's-
but also to my establishment, to my other kids. That kind of boils down to the city, too, as well.
Okay, you're scaring me now, Livy. Like, seriously, like, what is it really that
think you're supposed
we're
to call him
facing? Yeah, what, like, no, I'm sorry, but I'm done with, like, I'm done with that. I mean it, like, Livy, like, Olivia, Mrs. Silverfang, Mom.
You think that,
Well,
I mean, you're
Jesus,
speaking
dude.
as if you know something that we don't.
Well, it's not my place to tell you all the facts right now. While you weren't here, I was doing some, let's say, snooping on my own. But I guess your father will be the one to tell you about this. Am I correct, Carnelis? Your dad just kind of... Alright, I guess the jig is up. It's my turn. And you see your mom just kind of pull up a chair, like flip it backwards and sit like with the like the backwards chair sitting thing with her hands kind of like on the backrest.
Like an interrogator.
Yeah. And she just kind of like gives him the floor.
Jig, what Jig? What is she talking about? What are you talking about?
Well,
Do we wait for Angon?
this is something that he doesn't need to hear. We've had our meetings before, but without the lovely lady owner of this establishment, and I want to fully express that yes, you can trust me and us here. And I am assuming, since you stated that you did some snooping on your own, you know what we're facing. Am I correct? You probably know some things that I may not know, and I may know some things that you don't. As you all know by now, not only are we up against the church, we're up against some forces, like I explained before, that are all trying to get a piece of the pie. While I was getting treated, some of my spies have come with me with some information, or come to me with some information. Well, regrettably, what happened at Talon Inc. is irreversible. At least we got a bit of intelligence from it. While I was down trying to catch up to Solara, I did catch a glimpse of the people inside the room. And our fears have been confirmed. This other faction, one that we had no idea about, like I said in our previous meeting at Talon Inc., we are for sure certain now. We call them, or at least now we dub them as the Ordo Heresis. Put it bluntly, it was a now defunct, at least by church records, expunged from all traces of history of the church. It was one of the original orders of the church that had to deal with, like example, heretic objects, which later they were excommunicated and all their dealings were passed on to the Veritas under the Ordo Luris. Some remnants of them were found to be still active, and while only rumors before, we've confirmed that their leader was one of the people in the room. Now, there are... and he looks towards Eric with a glance and, like, looks at everyone else. There may be relations to one of you here as to their... some of their dealings, at least. And while this may seem like a coincidence, I think this may more so be planned. Some of you have been unfortunate enough to have been swept along with it. He looks towards you, Talnell. This is serious. Your friends, your family may be in danger. And I know I've asked you this before in a previous meeting. And I think the only way that you can protect them is to help us deal with this order. Is everyone comfortable with this information?
It's fine by me.
I mean,
Yep.
we ain't got much of a choice, it would seem, so, yeah.
You always have a choice. But
If this order's been going around killing people all over town, I think we don't. I personally don't think there's any other choice to be made. We're not going to let them keep doing it.
and he pauses for a bit and looks at each and every one of you, like a lengthy pause. And there's this awkward silence of like you guys are waiting for him to say something. And he just nods and, well, if no one else is saying anything in disagreement,
Why are we?
Yes, go ahead.
Why are we still working against the church? We don't have the helmet anymore. And if this Ordo Horacis is a defunct branch of the church that shouldn't be operating, why aren't we working with the church to do something about it?
You see, the church may have been infiltrated. So we don't know who to trust. I trust them as much as I would trust myself to do things right. But I also trust them enough to know that sometimes they will choose more deviant methods to get what they want. You would know that of me, my son.
It's almost like having a loyalist movement has its flaws.
I, therefore, with the power vested in me by the prophet, the church, the duodecim, to each and every one in this room, I ask that you keep this to yourselves. And if you are accepting of this. From this day forth, I will declare a new order. What do you want your
under the-
order name to be?
Order
Under the
the
powers of
Phoenix.
the Wait,
Cabbage.
Oh boy, party name.
under the powers of the duodecim, they're part of the church. This is
Well, that
What?
was more for formality. At least there are witnesses here. At least if
Order of
you
Dumbledore.
tell them what your name is, and
Dumbledore's army.
it will go back to me, and it'll be official. I do have the power to grant this title.
The Salmon Squad.
What is
Oh,
this?
Kendrick's army.
No. Particularly don't involve my name with it. But what do you choose for your name? I can't just
What
name
is
you
our-
myself. Otherwise, I'll name you Order of the Buffoons.
Grantella's slaves.
What the freak? No.
Okay, we're not
What-
going with that for
What is
sure.
our main function supposed to be?
Well,
Every
once
order has a role.
well, your order won't be official, like publicly, but at least to the people that we trust in the church, your name will probably be of comfort to some. Some it may that we don't trust and that may be enemies. It will most likely at some point be something that they should find as a danger to them. So having a name
Okay.
for your group gives you the power, and if you say that name out loud, like the Church of the Prophet, doesn't that sound like, wow, it's the Church of the Prophet, right?
Okay, out of character, like I want to look for like a cool Latin sounding name, so we sound
Yeah,
like
go
one
ahead.
of the.
You guys have all
Oh, yeah.
the time for before next session.
I'll pop out the translator. Give me a moment.
Yeah, same.
If
In
you need time to think about it, I still need to get the paperwork done. I'll start as soon as I can, and I'll make it official to at least some parts of the church, at least the leadership, some form of way. If one of them is an enemy, at least they will be more cautious. If they're to be trusted, they will help.
Out of character,
let's
there's like Umbra for shadow or something. Since we don't operate, openly. I guess I don't know.
I like it.
Umbra of Obsidian? Since we're going out the
How
Yeah,
about
the obsidian.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Is Umbra a Latin word?
Umbra is Latin, yeah. It would
Oh
seem.
fuck, that is cool. It would be
How
the Shadow
about-
Order.
what is Latin for Anos? What's Anos in Latin?
Huh? Anus? What?
Unus
What?
Annus. Unus
Oh, oh,
Annus,
oh.
like
Oh,
Wait a minute,
that's like
wait.
1 year, right?
so.
Year,
Unus
yeah.
is
Anos is
one.
year.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. How
Ano,
about we go? How about we do? Oh,
Jesus
Umbra Annus.
Umbra.
Nah, please don't. Please
Ordo
don't.
Umbra.
Uno Umbra. Una Umbra. You.
Una Umbra.
Unus Umbra.
Or
I
like
kinda
Year
like
of the Shadow? What? One
no,
shadow?
One shadow.
one
Yeah,
shadow. Una
one
Umbra is one shadow, not Anus.
Wait.
I kind of like Umbra
Okay.
Obsidian.
What
That's
if we
like the
think about
thing
the
we're
name
tracking
later?
down.
And we finish
No, we'll
this
think about the name now.
meeting.
No, we'll make the name now. We'll make the name now. It'll be
All right,
cool.
I'll give you guys time to
no.
make the name. But yeah, it's
Oh, boy.
also we're also nearing the end, so yeah, I'll give you guys time to figure out a name throughout the week. So next week, hopefully, you guys have it by then. But yeah, we'll continue with the next part of the meeting. next session as we leave off of a cliffhanger as
That's the end of the session? Oh
Yeah.
shit. Never
We
mind.
should edit
Guys,
clip.
keep talking about the name.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah,
Sorry,
well,
I was rushing.
Slaves.
no worries. You guys have a week. That's how I wanted to end the session anyway.
I found a
Yeah.
few more
It's-
synonyms. Like, there's a few more synonyms like tenebrae, obscurum, or caligo. There's
Oh
some.
my
Wait, Alex,
god!
Umbra
Order
Obscura,
Obscura!
Umbra
Order
Obscura.
Obscura!
Order Obscura, pwede din. Let's go.
Oh
Order
my
Obscura.
god! That's so cool.
Obscura. Not
Okay,
obscura.
let's go. Order Obscura. I vote for it.
Wait, is
Order
that-
Obscura.
That's not the one. That's not the new thing that that Critical
That's
Role
fine.
founded,
It's
right?
it's not a
Oh
copyrighted
shit! It
word.
is. Oh fuck! Is it?
Oh, it
Yeah,
might.
it is.
Whoops.
Oh my god! It is.
Obscura.
When you come up with a name so cool, someone already used it. Damn.
Yeah, that's a shame.
I mean, that's fine. You can use Umbra or Obscura if you guys want. But yeah,
How about we go?
that'll
Umbra
end our
obscura,
session
yeah.
for tonight.
Hold-
I'm getting
Just
a little tired too.
Yeah.
A quick question.
Okay.
We're getting paid for this. Are we getting paid for this? Because most of the party members are broke. And,
Once the
I can
paperwork is
still-
done, I will present to you what your benefits will be for this order or your group. You're free to expand it. You're free to keep it as is. And as an honorary way of honoring the honorable hostess or owner of this place, I will nominate Olivia Silverfang as your primary advisor. And she
Whoa.
immediately stands up. Oh, fuck that. I don't want that shit on my plate.
Oh, man.
I nominate Tyrion. He's the
nominate
most.
Fenric. My dad, my father.
Who else? Okay, no.
I nominate myself.
Oh,
Well, it's only an honorary thing. I mean, I'm still an advisor too, but to compensate the proprietor here, I will add it to the paperwork. All right, if it's money involved, then for sure. She stands up and then she kind of like, well, I've heard what I needed to hear. I gotta go back to work.
Yeah.
And she tidies up the chair and kind of goes to you, Levi, and just kind of like pats you on the back and starts to leave. And with a clap of his hand, Benric, that is the end of our session for tonight. We'll meet again next week, and
yeah.
yeah.
Hopefully by then we have a name.
Oh boy,
Uh,
we're gonna decide it tonight. Come on.
Hope you guys
I'm
had
gonna-
fun.
I'm gonna stay in the call. I'm gonna decide.
Same. Thanks,
Uh,
Ray.
Yeah, thanks,
welcome.
Ray.
Thanks,
Thanks,
dude.
Ray.
Thank you, DM. Yeah.
I hope you guys had fun
Thank
with
you.
the flashback episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flashback.
so-
Sorry for the
fun.
Jeep.
Okay, guys. Gotta go.
All right.
Bye, Ernal.
We
You
will
guys
be
have a good
known
night.
as
Thanks, everyone.
See ya.
we
See you
will
guys.
be known
Ray,
as
are
the
you about
order
to
without
leave?
a cool acronym.